And tonight we are learning more details about Friday's explosion out in the port that left 6 people missing. The bodies were recovered Saturday, 2 of them, and 2 more were recovered this morning. They've been identified as Miguel Martinez and Rafael Espinosa. Among the 18 people involved in that blast, 2 men were found alive the morning of the blast by the U.S. Coast Guard's search and rescue team. Our Chelsea Torres had a chance to speak to some of the rescuers. And Chelsea, what did they tell you?
Well, Katia, we spoke to the U.S. Coast Guard rescue team, and they basically told us that it took them about 6.5 hours on Friday just for that search and rescue mission. And, you know, it's a mission that resulted in 2 crew members being rescued right after that explosion.
For something like this, it's not in any book, it's not in any training. It was more kind of get on scene, and as a crew, we made the best plan we could given the circumstances.
Lieutenant Dan Gallus was one of the pilots that helped rescue those 2 crew members on Friday. He says before arriving on scene, they were not sure what to expect.
The surrounding area, everything, the grass was burning, the barge was on fire. There was a lot of just fire, and our biggest priority at that point was keep the aircraft safe so we could actually do some good.
John Teeter, the flight engineer who hoisted the crew members to safety, describes his first few moments with the crew members.
Even when we came in to get them, they didn't even look at us. And to me, that screams like that they're still in shock. They don't really know what's going on.
Teeter says the first question he asked them was if there were other people in the water.
Even, in the helicopter, it's really hard to see people. Sometimes it's little dots. We were trying to figure out, is there any more people there? Can we get more people out of the water? And, he told me no.
Teeter says you could feel the heat of the fire and notice the crew members splashing themselves with water.
They were burned, so they were splashing water on themselves, trying to, help that as much as possible.
A rescue swimmer, also EMT trained, was able to help the crew members with their burns. Once the crew members were taken to the hospital, the rescue team briefly basked in their moment of heroism.
I don't think it was until we landed at the hospital and got the guys transferred that I kind of turned to the rest of the crew, and we all gave ourselves a look about, what did we just do?
And within seconds,
I asked the crew, are we good to head back? And every single one said, let's get back there and find more people. And we were heading right back to the fire to try to get more people out.
Pretty amazing what they can do and how they were able to accomplish it. As of now, the U.S. Coast Guard says that they are still working on pollution and salvage efforts and making sure that that area of that ship channel is clear. Reporting live from the Port of Corpus Christi, Chelsea Torres, KRIS 6 News.